Hey, oopsers, mosquitoes, flies, mice, and sparrows. Mao, the big boss of China's communists, woke up one morning in 1958 and decided these criminals had to go. Why? Better hygiene, fatter plates, flies, mice? Sure, they're gross and spread all sorts of nasty stuff, at least for us humans. But sparrows! What did these tiny chirpy rebels ever do? The party's mega motto, man must triumph over nature. Total plot twist from the old school Chinese wisdom that whispered, hey, be friends with nature. But not for Mao. He saw nature as the enemy and China as the ultimate battlefield. So the Communist Party's elite squad got together and said, sparrows, useless eaters, let's not just fix the problem, let's wipe it out at the root. Comrades, these crafty sparrows are the mastermind grain thieves. They're the real reason we're not moving forward. A boss, actually. They mostly munch on insects. The grain? That's just their snack. But guess what? Before the sparrows, the real opponents were the first to get the boot. And with that, the spark for one of history's biggest oops moments was lit. Mao's new decree. Everyone, from the tiniest kid to the oldest gran, join the Great Sparrow War. Not a single sparrow gets out alive. Kids everywhere belted out the anthem. Sparrow, sparrow, you are a plague, while revolutionary posters popped up on every wall, rallying the people against these so-called capitalist raiders. Every morning the radio blared, crush the sparrows. Newspapers shouted, each sparrow you kill feeds one person for a year. Local theaters put on wild shows with sparrows as the ultimate villains. People built a giant sparrow statue and torched it. Victory over pests, baby. Millions of Chinese, totally clueless about what was coming, joined Mao's crusade, just to score an extra couple bags of rice. Everyone stormed outside, armed with anything they could grab. Rocks, slingshots, guns, pans, whistles, nets, you name it. On the front lines, people shrieked like banshees and bashed pots like a rock band on a sugar rush. It was a symphony of terror for the poor sparrows, who couldn't catch a break. They flapped and flapped, but those flights, they never made it home. Even students ditched algebra class to join the hunt, way more fun than solving equations. The government handed out shiny prizes to whoever bagged the most birds. In this wild, bloody circus, a 16-year-old kid snagged a national medal. Not for acing a science Olympiad, but for taking down 20,000 defenseless sparrows. But hey, not everyone was on board. Some folks ran underground rescue ops hiding sparrows in their homes, a secret animal protection league. The war drums thundered, but honestly, it was more like a welcome party for the bugs. Close to 1 billion sparrows wiped out. People celebrated, collecting prizes with mountains of dead birds. Big oops, famine. With the sparrows gone, the insects threw a rager. The sweet chirping of birds? Gone. Now it was all buzz, 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 an endless creepy soundtrack. Fields that should have been golden with grain turned black with swarms of pests. These bugs didn't leave a single stalk untouched. They cleaned out the crops before the farmers even got a chance. Pollination tanked, plant babies stopped popping up because the bugs even munched on the flowers. Loads of helpful birds like swallows got caught in the crossfire. In Fujian, where sparrows were rare and lucky for fishermen, folks started killing seabirds instead, just to show they were doing their part. The Great Leap Forward turned into the Great Fall into Famine, and the food surplus became a food crisis. How's the harvest, comrade? Without those pesky sparrows, we must have tripled the crops, right? It's a disaster, boss. People are making up numbers so they don't get in trouble. We need to swap our exports for sparrow imports. Fast. But Mao? He kept shipping food overseas to save face, and the famine just got worse. In some places, there was nothing left to eat. People ate anything they could find, didn't matter if it was edible or not. If it filled their bellies, it was on the menu, from the neighbor's wall to, well, the neighbor. Oops after oops. And that was just the fallout from the Sparrow Smackdown. Trying to wipe out the other 3 pests? That made things even messier. They sprayed DDT, dumped sulfur, burned trash, polluting the air, the fields, and wiping out helpful bugs like bees. Old grain stores were trashed or locked up, so tons of good food went bad. Draining wetlands to kill mosquitoes? That wiped out the fish too. So thanks to stubbornness, bad science, and picking a fight with Mother Nature, humanity pulled off one of its biggest disasters ever. Nearly 45 million people died from hunger and disease, more than twice the death toll of World War I. In the end, even Mao had to wave the white flag. Sparrows got a pardon and were swapped out for bedbugs on the 4 pests list. They even imported 250,000 sparrows from the Soviet Union. But it was too late. Even those birds wanted nothing to do with communist China. So oopsers, remember, nature always gets the last laugh, even against the world's biggest party. Next time you think about messing with the environment, think again. Moral of the story: always trust the geeky, glasses-wearing, microscope-toting scientists, not the loudmouths with megaphones.